criminy stuff, criminy talk that I had caused such the harm. It could have been much involved. To say from trucks that elephants on walks would stop and then they would be like sharks and apologize while it still is. The realist with this shit that was on a real bitch. Maybe y'all was off your rockets cause a bunch of this was like rockets that would touch your bottoms. Just to see him, his heyday shit, some payday shit. Nay, an X on that, the last I get, because then it'd been Alaska bitch with the swipe at palm grizzly for a bunch of your soft, you gotta hit them all at once until they fall like pins on the ball that spins. Some more of this y'all for the kid in box about to get drenched with the shit that I got. Shit that sculpt the molded, bro. Lava that rolled to where it would go to let it pose like in its wolf that its own, and then I divulge all until y'all tell me the stove, because then the stove could have been stole for a coal. Who's in it right now? Not the eye of what you behold. I know so much more like an apple to fall. A new year every time that the song would have struck your fancy dog, because then I would then dismantling stuff. This was the sea urchin, searching no more, looking till you would have thought that the tall and the tall would have been more like weighing a ton when you would have waited on skull, but you couldn't cut through the flesh. No matter how sharp that you hold would have been, I would have hauled you up, custom stock like my horse was a horse that would have never got stopped like such. Until your saw was strong, changed the world and how it sparked. I was sparring with myself, but it's a shadow on wall. Guess I'm panning, I'm trolled. I guess I'm panning like dog. I guess y'all was paying yourselves. Like this was an image in the forefront of your head when you get, and then it would have shifted and sinking. You would have taken it in like the visits would have never got permission to be. It means to this, you were sitting and your seat would get wet if your chick just to listen to me from my cheek once again. Like I got a little cheat code that I put on the stove with the buttons I toss and the spots where they was until the spot the dog would have got more spotted dog just to watch. Some of this like it was sparklers going off like it was the 4th and we could go bark if we want. Open the parcels that were small and then small off our sauce like we rounded the corners with some sandpaper we bought. Home Depot love flow. If it could get built on the spot, then y'all could build at your homes. And mailbox, maybe the postage would draw. Then I could deposit my flows that grow like roses on bush. Maybe the best of it was yet to say, or I just want to recycle this. Like this is just what's left over shit in the bags for the kids or the dogs or whatever type of pet that you got. Then I would have patted on the head once again, would have struck with the fancy would have got, even fancy would have got, and you could put any adjective in that you want. This was where the rubber met the road type shit, and it sure did make an impression on my head, and if that's all it did, then I'm glad type shit, but the glad would have formed to an evil laugh type shit in the slab once again. Had slobbering all over some, and I could have cut for myself because then I could cut for myself and my chest what used to bump, but now it don't. It doesn't go bump in the night no more. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a glass with a full. Glass was half empty now type stuff from the full. I used to think a minute ago, cause I'm a fool and I know you're not full how a fool would have done it for show. And then y'all would have been stunned and astonished. I felt the same as y'all for once. So why not all into the breeze and the setting sun type things, even though it's only noon type thing. Let's shoot what we keep at our waist until we would have been wasted, y'all, and the dust would settle and fall. And then y'all would still think that I was better than y'all, even though I tell you I'm not. Even though a fucking knot in my throat gonna do it enough for me to stop with these fucking words. I can't imagine how worse it would have been if I didn't at all type shit, and then an identity problem was this lightning that struck and it just missed once again, and I'm on a miss with this until I'm missing a red, and that was the red that I kept for once. Kept those in my pocket buns, and then y'all what I saw is the bus that you bought from the market down the road when they marking it up. Instead of dawn, it should have went dark. And that's more than opposing the yoga for yo, and then yo was the yoga that sat for too long until a bunch of them organisms grow and they give you the word on the label. But no, this was different somehow. Like when you opened it up, they formed the city or town. So what's you gonna call what you can't put a name to, dog? Until y'all saw that the calm that held all of it was more than some awesome and rotten at the core of it, dog, with this lid that was off. Guess I just wanna go box with something on the tail. Something more. I don't know. It's TWA. What do you expect? All expectations were remiss. So y'all massage the parts of your heads through the optics, the best place to get in, and then I displace what would have went if I was involved in it. That was me disagreeing upon myself. My poems are clammy once more, like I need to go where the tides would have hit the show. I would have been the type that I thought in fine print would have been tight, y'all, cause I'm typecast with every one of these tight songs. So I would fit in a place that was real small. Either for the 10 for you, and then I would have been the pencil low, the pen you hold, until all the lead pits would have got the pad on heads that they wish they had got since they were kids. But more the expression full, and then I would have sent a message flow, the message pull, that gray you go inside a skull. I would have wrote a scroll, I would have did some shit that I never thought I would have did type shit, till skeletons got back to flesh, and then never would have put them back type shit, because then would have never said something that makes someone upset. Never would I got depressed again, like this impression was different when I said it and it lit when we got a lit of a jet off a launch pad that was big. So maybe y'all ponder what grows while I just go give it a pick, go give it a pluck like I wish it was dead. I wish some seedlings were big in my hand, and then I'll sasha that shit for the addict I sent it. Maybe I just need to see the blocks to do a mission that's different. Like if they could keep away the life that started when the soul would touch